Alright, what's up everybody? So today's video is going to be an easy video, hopefully. I'm going to be rehousing my green bottle blue sling. This is the Chromatopelma cyaneopubescens. I hope I said that right. So I picked this guy up at a show a couple weeks back. I was debating whether I was going to keep him or not, because I do have a full-grown female, so I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But I decided I'm going to keep the little sling. So today I'm going to be rehousing it into a bigger container. Not a huge container, but I think it's better than what it's sitting in now. So what I'm going to do here is just set this guy off to the side for a minute here. I'm going to be rehousing it into this little plastic container here that I have one of my Avics in. I think it'd be a pretty good container for it. So I'm going to add a little bit of cocoa fiber. Oh, this always happens. This always happens. All right, I think we actually just have enough. I think that's pretty good, actually. Put that back a bit. I can never do something without making a mess. But so we'll leave that like that. I'll clean this stuff up later. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm just putting the dirt. I'm gonna try and get it up to this line of holes here. That way his ground level will be at those holes. Not that it needs so much cross ventilation like a Caribbean Versacolor would, but that's just the way I like to do it. Then next I have a little bit of sphagnum moss, which I purchased this probably 2 years ago, and I still have a bunch of it. I didn't use a lot of it. Put some of that here. It's so old it's starting to crumble apart here. Give it some spots to anchor to, some webbing. And now for what's supposed to be the easy part is now over. And the hardest part that I hope is going to be the easy part, this is getting the sling inside of the new enclosure. So I'm hoping I can get it to run right in. Now this little guy has kicked hairs at me in the past. Just opening the container, it took off one time. There we go. You can do it. Let's get you in the right direction there. Go that way. There we go. As long as it stays in there, hopefully. Let's get the little camera down. There it goes. So I don't think I'll be adding a water dish in here, not just yet. I think I'm just gonna spray it down once a week. I think if I put a water dish in there, I think it'll become part of its webbing anchors. So now that this guy's rehoused, there's something else I'm pretty curious about here, which is the container that it was in when I got it. So let's take a look at that real quick. I'll just set that to the side for now. What a mess I made. So I've been curious about what's underneath this piece, this webbing here. If you look at it from the side, it looks like some kind of plastic. So I'm gonna dig my fingers in here and pull this out. Oh, okay, so looks like what's in here is a container that it may have came in. And they probably put some cocoa fiber in here and threw this sucker right on top, opened it and threw this sucker right on top and closed it. And that's pretty much what it is. Let's take a look inside there. Yeah, I was probably using it for a burrow for a while until it got too big. So that explains that. Now back to the sling. I'm not real big on husbandry videos because a lot of these tarantulas I've only owned for a short amount of time. So I'm getting my husbandry tips from other YouTubers, basically. I'll watch, 15, 20 videos on a tarantula and use the information I get and take care of my slings that way, which has been pretty good so far. I have no complaints. I can't say I've had any bad advice that made me lose a sling. I've gotten bad advice from people already, but not from videos that I put. I think when people put videos up, I think most people are pretty confident in their husbandry. And you gotta just be careful who you're watching. Like I said in my other video, I watch Tom Moran, I watch Dave's Little Beasties, I watch the Tarantula Collective. It's hard to name them all. I'm pretty sure at some point I'll get a bunch of them named in my videos as I go along, but hopefully some of you guys will be taking some husbandry tips off me at some point eventually, because as I get experience with slings, I will give some tips. But I'm pretty much gonna keep this guy the same way I'm keeping the adult that I have, which is, this substrate's pretty damp right now because I just mixed it up. But it'll be on dry substrate with a water dish. And my other one's thriving just fine, so I think this one will do the same. So that's pretty much it. Nice little sling. I was at a reptile show and I got a very good deal on it. Not sure why the guy sold it so cheap. Maybe he didn't know what it was. But I picked it up basically for a very good price. So I'm glad to have it in my collection. I'm pretty much gonna watch this one grow. This one here is definitely gonna be in a future episode of From Sling to Colorhood. I'm gonna be taking pictures and videos all along the way from after each molt until it starts changing its color and stuff like that. So pay attention in the future. I'll be having more videos of this guy, and I'm pretty sure I'll be featuring it in other feeding videos. And that's pretty much it. Like I always say in my videos, if you made it this far, a lot of people don't. If you made it this far through the video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.